Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here today, and we are talking about how to succeed in Weekend League. Now, this is it's sort of loosely based off an article we posted on the Madden Turf website. The link for that article is down below if you guys want to go read it. My man Gus wrote it, and I thought it was very good, and I think it's helpful. Now, it's not teaching you how to do better at Weekend League. But again, the general premise is how to succeed at Weekend League in Madden 19. And there's a few very key things. It's not a skill-based thing, but just things that you can keep in mind, put it in your head that you can do that you will be able to help improve. One of the biggest problems that I think a lot of players did last year is that Weekend League was either Friday through Sunday or Thursday through Sunday. And there wasn't a lot of incentive to play, to really play the game Monday through Wednesday, Monday through Thursday. And what that meant is when Weekend League started up, sometimes you were a little rusty. You would either lose early on or struggle, and that's not good, right? You got to come out of the gate blazing, and that's the first thing is play some during the week. Stay fresh. Keep your hands ready. Keep your scheme fresh in your mind. Just play a couple games. Play against some friends. Play online. Play something, right? You got to play something. Now, the second part here is being conservative. A lot of the Weekend League games, once you start getting into game 15 and up of the week, they're tougher games. They're closer games, and a lot of times those games are decided by just a few plays here and there. Maybe a bad pass, maybe a fumble, whatever it may be. So taking care of the ball is just it's paramount to having some success, because if you start to play carelessly, if things just start going against you, it's really, really hard to come back. Now, obviously, Madden 19 may be a little different, but nonetheless, still being careful with the ball, playing smart. I mean, that honestly, for me, that's how I play. I play smart, right? That's how my scheme is. My scheme is based on taking care of the ball, and honestly, a lot of times it's about suffocating you with my offense, giving you that feeling that you can't get me off the field. I can take the clock. I can drain you out. I can score quickly. I can do whatever I want. It's my game. The last piece? No, it's not the last piece. It's not the last piece. This one is very I didn't do it very good last year, is that you have to learn when to walk away. And what I mean by that, obviously, is sometimes you got to know when to hold them, and sometimes you got to know when to fold them. And if you're playing bad, you're in a bad funk, you get in a bad mental situation, you need to just put the controller down and walk away for a bit. Come back later on that day, that night, next day even. Because what happens a lot of times is when things start to go downhill for you and you try to play your way out of the slump sometimes, it doesn't go so well. Now, sometimes you play through it and you get fine. It's temporary. But even for myself, there were times when I would lose a game that I was very frustrated about, and then I would go ahead and I would just search for another game, and then I would still play bad. And then I would do it again, and I would play bad again. And all of a sudden, I've lost 3 games in a row, and it's like, what the hell is going on? It's not necessarily players I 100% should beat, but players I expect to beat on a regular enough basis. And when you're playing bad and you're playing someone who's near the same level as you, they're probably going to win. It's just the truth. And then the last thing is set your goals, right? Now, for me, my goals would be different than possibly you. I'm always aiming for top 100. I'm aiming for top 50, 25, 10, 1. But if you are not at that level, it's okay to set your goals. If you know where you are and where you fall after week 1 of Weekend League this year, say you get 14 wins. Okay, well, maybe the next week you want to make sure you get 15. And then 2 weeks after you want to get 16, 17. Everyone's goal is obviously to make top 100, but you need to set realistic goals. Don't expect to go from 13 wins to 20 wins in 1 week. That's a really big jump. But what you can do is start to set your goals and make sure that you do well. Make a plan for how you want to play, right? If we have it Thursday through Sunday, that means you've got 4 days. Play 6 games a day. You could easily do that, no problem. know when the right times you want to play and when you don't want to play are. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do to make sure to have this plan and goal set in mind, to know that, like, hey, by Sunday I want to have played 20 games and I would like to be 16-4, 17-3 sort of thing. And then you go from there. It's pretty simple, but I think it makes sense. But again, the link is down below if you guys want to read it. I think he might have written it a little bit better, more concise, as I talk through 6 minutes or whatnot. And then additionally, of course, we're on the Madden Turf homepage. So I mean, I would be silly not to mention if you guys wanted to go ahead and get the pre-order special or a membership right here. I'm just gonna go through these real quick while we're here, because that's a thing. So you could pre-order right here at $14. That's a really good deal in my opinion. Or you can go ahead, pick up a nice membership here. Pick up a membership here, and you can get access to pretty much whatever you want all year long. I mean, I think it's good. And if you guys are looking for the article as well, articles that we post are usually down here below. So just scroll down on the homepage. You'll see everything you need to see. We're going to be posting stuff all year long. And I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited to get into Madden 19. It's 1 week away. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Cece, and I'm out. Peace.